that can be the bugbear, can't it, when you're practicing at home and you're making noise and it might disturb parents and neighbours. I'm sure it's a good idea to check with neighbours, first of all, if there's a good time to practice.
I think that's something, for most people, at least initially, they're solo performers with only their family as an audience, and you do need an appreciative family. Because we did find, again, in the survey, that a lot of people had given up. And one of the things is the practice time. I mean, I'm sure, you know, Chris and Sarah would say that it is important to keep up your practice. And a lot of people just were not prepared to set aside the amount of time that was necessary.
Yes. Now, I mean, Chris, I have to ask you first of all, I mean, say thank you for playing us in, and you look absolutely fabulous. But what is a bagpipist or bagpiper doing is it Herne Bay that you come from?
Well, I was born in Scotland.
Oh, I see.
On Rothesay in the Isle of Bute.
Yes.
And I've always, you know, kept up the Scottish tradition.
Yes.
And we had a piper at a Hogmanay party 2 years ago. And he was played Scotland the Brave and Pop New Year in. And I was so fascinated by the instrument, I went over and talked to him, and we arranged some lessons.
So obviously that was a case where definitely the music was already in you, really. It just needed...
Well, I've never played any other instrument before.
To be brought out. So how did you sort out having lessons, though? Because presumably was the piper local?
Yes, she was.
So that was good luck, really, that he was there at the right place at the right time. You don't want to play any other instruments?
Well, I've never tried, so
that's definitely the one for you. What about you, Sarah? You play the flute, which is you can carry it around easily. There are usually plenty of teachers. Do you play other instruments as well?
Yes, I play the piano and the violin and also the recorder.
Do you think it helps having that all-round approach?
I think it helps to have the piano, definitely.
Yes.
It's nice.
When you learnt to play the flute, did you learn in a group or individually?
No, I had private lessons and I learnt on my own.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, both of you coming in, Chris and Sarah, and also thank you to you, Anne. It's such a vast subject, and there's quite a lot to take in, so Anne has produced a fact sheet that you can write to us for, which will give you all the details that she's talked about and a bit more besides. And if you'd like a copy of that fact sheet, please send us a stamped addressed envelope, please, and put on the outside, put Music Fact Sheet, Saturday Superstore, BBC Television, London, W12 8QT. And you'll get Anne's music fact sheet if you want to find out more about learning to play a musical instrument. And Anne is sort of edging to get away now because she knows that she's going to be on the pop panel next. And what you have to do is walk quite slowly so that camera 3 can follow you right across there and take you into the next item, you see. I can follow you across. All right? You're not attached to anything, are you? Thank you, Anne. Thanks.
Olive Siren, welcome to the pop panel. We've had the pop panel assembled here. We have some videos coming up for you, the first of which is Kate Bush. This is her new single and video. This is The Hounds of Love.
She's in the trees. It's coming.
Well,